introduction. Okay, everyone, welcome Gregor. Okay, Gregor.
Hello, guys. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, sure.
So everyone can hear you now.
1, 2, yeah. Oh, that works. Right. Cool. Thank you for the introduction. And actually, I'm in Vilnius. So the reason I come here is not to travel, because I travel shitloads of many times, and I circled there like already 7 times. I've got enough dreams came already done by myself. So it wasn't the reason. There was the reason to come here and to share the iMarketsLive, because I truly believe that's the vehicle, the product, the company really works and can help a lot of people internationally, not just UK people where I'm coming from. I mean, I'm not coming from, I'm living there for 8 years already. I'm originally Polish. But first of all, I would like to say a big thank you, a big applause for the organization of this event. The applause is going for Bas. Here we go. Other amazing speakers have done amazing jobs, and I would like to ask all the people to come to the front. Why I'm asking this one? Because at the front, when you get to the, for example, concerts or something like that, you pay shitloads of money for VIP tickets. Am I right or no?
Yeah.
So the reason is why you're sitting in the back. Because you choose to do. Why? Because probably you don't believe in yourself or something like that. So in the front, there's always VIPs. In the front, there's always the people who make a lot of money in other business or something like that. So it's good to be surrounded with the people where you want to be, right? So it's good to be surrounded by the people who make the success of the game, who make it this one big in Lithuania, in Netherlands, and everywhere. So I'm not begging you, I'm not gonna beg you. I'm just gonna tell you advice, which I've done 1 year ago. I've been this guy who was attending this kind of events many times. But then 1 year ago when I met Ivan Tapia and Alex Morton when they met in London for the first time, I decided to sit down in the front. And then next to me sat down the Ivan Tapia. And then I discovered this guy is the now vice president of the company, right? He is leading the company, is making big moves in South America, in the country where it's like people literally making like $200 per month. And the venues are packed, like more than 1,000 people. And they said to me, oh, if you don't believe us, check on the YouTube. And I typed on my iMarketsLive, Mexico, Paraguay or something, and I saw the 1,000 people. So I said, all right, it's possible. I saw it, and because many people, they might be not convinced what you've seen here. Who is not convinced that that's gonna work, that I can make actually money from my smartphone? Who is not convinced? Raise your hand up, please. Oh, everybody is. All right, one person, one skeptical person. Okay, so the rest person believe it, right? We believe in Forex and other stuff, okay? So we're gonna make it through, and we're gonna do it. But I'm saying that you've got great opportunity because you can see it live. You can ask the person, you see how they do, how they share their stories, that is actually true. But for me it was different because I live in UK, I know English language, but when I first met this company, it was nothing in Polish. It was probably nothing in the Lithuanian as well and other languages. So then I decided to commit myself to translate all the shit for them and make it on my own from the comfort of my room. Because I've got the ability to do this one. Everybody has got a smartphone in their pocket, right? If somebody doesn't have, probably it's like 5% of the people, right? But most of the people, they do. And most of the people, they connect with the community, the biggest community which is called Facebook. It's like 3 million people around the world, and it's free, right? And this company allows us to use smartphone in a smart way, because if you're just playing around, taking selfies or shit, the light doesn't pay off, right? But if you use the smartphone the right way, and it makes you income, that's actually smartphone, right? If you do something different, the smartphone doesn't work for you. The money doesn't work for the money. You're slaving your time, which is limited, right? Who has got more than 24 hours in your life? Nobody. So, if you're not making money from your smartphone today, it's a downfall, right? But the other thing you can learn with this company, and you can learn it for free. Who likes free? Hands up. If you don't like free, you're lying to yourself. Who's never gonna put the hand up? Doesn't matter what I'm gonna say. So the thing is, there's lots of great opportunities, but they need to be involved with selling. Not many people like to sell, not many people like to speak in front of other people, because it's hard. I didn't do this one as well, but the people with the marker in their hand, with the people with the microphone saying to other people, they make a lot of money, right? But they need to gain some skills, which they've been missing in the school. Why they've been missing? For the reason, because education doesn't gonna give you fortune. It's gonna give you money just enough to stand by. That's one by month, by month, by month. I emigrated from Poland to live in UK to earn pounds, right? So pound is like 5 times stronger than Polish zloty, right? The currency which I work in my company. So in 1 year I make like 5 times more money than staying in Poland for 5 years, right? So the time is the value currency, but the people today don't value the time, the health. And then they regret it because they get stuck to the ladder in the corporate job. Like I was doing by myself. I start from the bottom. I've been the kitchen porter. I was washing the dishes, right? And I was working as many hours as I could. So 16 hours per day, right? I couldn't make more, right? 80 hours per week. And then I realized I've got a lot of money. I don't have time to spend this money. So after 5 years working and getting to the ladder of operation, and then became like kind of head chef, right? Organizing the kitchen, managing. I said to myself, okay, this is high position, but I need more time for myself. I need to find other opportunities, and I was attending this kind of events to find out what other people doing to make their lives and dreams come true. So first, I was investing a lot of money because there's two things. Broke people, they never understand investing. They invested already like 10 years or 15 years in education, which doesn't gonna pay off. Yeah? If they promise you like great job or great pay or something, it doesn't gonna work like this. And then you're in trouble. And it depends on you. Or you're gonna give up, you're gonna keep falling by because 95% they doing it. So I'm not surprised if you are on the left side of the cash flow problem, right? Most of the people do. But with this opportunity, you can be there on the left side, but at the same time, you can be on the right side. For sure investor, and you can be the business owner just for $15. Who can afford $15? I think everybody even here. So most of the people, they're scared to invest shitloads of money, but they done it, they wasted time, and now in the trap, they cannot get the time back. They're running to the home, to the families, they're missing the important moments, First steps of the child, these things, they hurt us. But we're still giving up, and the question is why? You can do this business, and you can get out of the business as much money as you want. And you can beat myself, you can beat these amazing leaders, because this direct marketing companies, is like, okay, it's FOREX, right? The largest financial market in the world. There's a lot of money over there. There's now cryptocurrencies, the second financial market in the world, and there's direct selling, right? MLM. The third source of the income, which like in the last 40 years created the most millionaires working from home. Who would like to work from home? I think everybody, right? So why we cannot do this one, and why we are not allowed? Because of the structure of the system, right? The education creates employees work for somebody, for the bosses, and the bosses take the vacation, and they take all the money, and they've got the freedom, the time, opportunity to travel the world, and make their dream come true, and all this shit. Which we want, but we cannot do, or we're afraid to do. So the thing is, there's lots of companies, like I said, but they're shredding like the product, okay, like shakes, like the coffees, like a Thermomix machines, or something like that. The products are great, but not for everybody, right? Am I right or not? Not everybody wants to be fit, should be, but not everybody wants to be, right? Not everybody likes to swallow the pills or all that stuff. Not everybody likes coffee, this kind of things. But one key is everybody needs money, right? And everybody is doing something for money, right? And the money gives you time, and the time gives you choices, and the choices gives you opportunities. But the thing is, if you're gonna take it or not, because I've got one question to you. Are you allergic to money? Yes or no? So in this business is the most amount of money which you can even imagine. Actually, is the most. And you got access this opportunity for $200 once, then $15 to make income, even $500,000 per month, which we're gonna have like small interview with one of the top earners in this company, which I did 1 year ago. And I'm saying to you that I built this business from the internet, from the comfort of my home, because I knew the leverage of the Facebook, of the internet. Because we need to sleep, right? But internet doesn't sleep. So if you record something, if you're watching this one, you don't need to ask for some people permission. Some people work in the morning, some people work in the nighttime. So I don't care when you work, because you can wake up, you can watch the video, and you can watch the introduction of this product, right? In your comfort of your time. I'm not telling you, spend 1 hour now. Spend 2 minutes, watch the products. 1 minute, watch these products, right? In your spare time. In your 24 hours, because nobody has got more than 24 hours. Am I right or not? But some people leverage these things, yeah? They leverage the context, you know? If you do the Facebook Live, spam, how many friends you got on Facebook? It's for free, right? 10 years ago or 15 years ago, it wasn't possible. Now it's possible for free. So the question is why we don't use it. How many friends on the Facebook you got now?
Could you repeat the question?
How many friends on the Facebook you got now, my friend?
250 something.
Okay. So I'm telling you, like every fifth person say yes to this opportunity, you're making $1,000 per month. Are you happy with this?
No, that's not enough.
That's not enough, yeah? Good. Okay. So we have an opportunity to make $500,000 per month. Is it enough for you?
Yes. That's enough, yeah.
Okay. So we'll see. We'll meet like in Miami. You're gonna come to Miami in September. We'll see. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, it's possible, right?
Right.
But you're gonna have more than 200 people, 500 people. You're gonna have like 15,000 people, right? But the beauty of this, you're not gonna invite them by yourself. So I invite like 10 or 15 people. I share the idea through the internet, and then multiply the actions of my action, right? They share the ideas. So now it's more than 150 people on my team, mainly from Poland, and they didn't have the speeches like this. They didn't have the testimonials. I didn't show them the money, the lifestyle or something. I tell them the vision, like I'm telling you now. I explain, I make small speech in the hands, in the heads, right? There's potential as well because this opening of the market is here. The same in Lithuania, it's like, I don't know how many people is involved now, 100, 150, 200? Yeah? How many people is already in Lithuania? All thing? 2 million, 3 million, 5 million?
1.5.
Yeah. So it's enough for everybody to have $600 per month, $1,000 per month. And trust me, $1,000 per month or $600 per month makes a big difference in the life. In here for sure, pays your bill or pay your rent for sure. In the other countries like Africa, I've been traveling to Africa, and I was asking the guy who is working and picking up the spinach for a whole day, how much he's earning. He said like £2 per day. And when I come to UK and I see the same fucking spinach, the bag 100 grams cost £1. How am I looking at this fucking spinach now? It's sad, right? Because we don't have contrast here. If we do constantly the same thing over and over and over again, and expecting that our life is going to change, nothing's going to change. Look at your life 5 years ago. I've been there. I mean, in this 5-year period, I've been able to travel like more than 20 countries. I've been trying and failing, and trying and failing, investing lots of money, losing the money, bad opportunities, good opportunities. I was growing. Because the success is all about getting failed, wake up, stand up, going again. Fail, again, go ahead. And to go ahead all the time without losing enthusiasm, it means to see bigger picture, what you want to achieve, right? I don't know what is for you. For example, if you're comfortable with your car, right now, I don't know, is it Mercedes, or is Opel, is Toyota, whatever, okay, might be good, might be perfect. But go try Bentley. Go try Mercedes. Jaguar, Lamborghini, whatever. Sit there, have a drive, come back to your car, and it's not perfect anymore. Because the other car was much better, right? But you never tried. So many people try to try something, they're scared, but they never experience the difference. Because they're comfortable where they are. Maybe you're not comfortable over here. I heard it from Baz yesterday, there's like 8 months frozen cold winter. Yeah. I don't like winter. So I am able to travel to the country where it's always sun. Why are you not able to do it? Because of the money. Because money buys you time, because of freedom, you don't need to live here. You're not attached to live here, right? If you know the English, you've got the great advantage of it. And you are in the right time, right moment to do it. Because I'm saying the truth. That, I didn't been on the stage in Houston, like it was October last year, by mistake or something. I went there alone just to prove to people that it's possible that these guys, Chris Terry, Alec Ivan Tapia, Alex Morton, and Isis de la Torre, his wife, is real. Because when you see it's real, and when you're gonna see the products is real, actually we're gonna trade now live. You're gonna believe in it. When you believe in it and you make the money out of your phone, you share it with the people. That's simple as this. Because like I said, there's nobody allergic to money, right? Everybody needs money, makes money from the phone. If you share it, it's for free, yeah? Everybody can afford free, yeah? So with that being said, I will just, cut down on the short direction and get some to the action, right? Because some people might be going, might get bored, get sleep or something. I understand, right? I might tell some bullshit. But, I hope that was inspiring, And you're never gonna stop growing, believing in yourself, in your dreams, and just put a bigger picture. What you want from life, where do you want to live, how much money you want to make. He wants to make $500 million. All right, there's gonna be lots of push. But you're gonna get the right mentorship. Like we've been drinking like some alcohol last night, right? And like 2 o'clock at night or 3 o'clock at night, the guy, we're gonna have the interview with him. He's actually making $500 million a month. So you can listen to him and you can even ask him questions. So it's possible to connect with people who are living here, this sitting here, because you've got the opportunity now. How far you're gonna take it, or you've been joking, I can see you smiling, but if you take it serious, you can make your dream come true, yeah? Cool, I see you at the top. All right. So let's get to the tools. Okay. So, where's the business? All right, so we're gonna go on the web analyzer, crypto analyzer, because they didn't mention we went to the cryptos as well, because so many people said to me, all right, Greg, it's great, it's a lot of money, I can make as much as possible, but fuck it, I work from Monday to Friday, right? Okay, so I cannot make money on weekends because FOREX is closed. Banks work from Monday to Friday, right? But now, there's an excuse, it's cryptocurrencies, they never sleep 24 hours, 7 days per week, so now they cannot say, I cannot make money. No, you can, and you're gonna see it now, how quickly you can make it. Because with the crypto analyzer or web analyzer is basically the same thing, but the crypto analyzer is analyzing the cryptocurrencies. The pairs with the USD probably, yeah, most of them, basically all of them. And then you can see on the right, every like 10, 15 minutes or 20 minutes, there's opportunity, the potential buy or sell. And the beauty of the Forex trading, you make money, you can make money. It doesn't matter what happens in the market. If the price goes up, price goes down, I don't care. I make the money both sides. But you don't know what you don't know. And with this opportunity, you have the opportunity to get to know. It's all about you if you want to learn it or not. Because the beauty of this company as well is, and the people don't value the power of the knowledge. Once you learn something, once you learn how to drive the bicycle, you don't need your mom, you don't need a coach, you don't need a trainer. The same with this, once you learn from IML Academy or iMarketsLive TV, that stays with you. The market doesn't gonna go nowhere. We're paying by cash, we've been paying by cash, maybe soon we're gonna pay by cryptocurrencies, but we will go, it's always gonna keep on trading, right? So this will stay with you. I don't know, Chris Terry is gonna go crazy or something, gonna shut down company, bam, you still make the money. And you're not dependent from anybody. If you've got the Wi-Fi, smartphone, bam, lie on the beach, bam, keep on skiing in the, I don't know, somewhere in the world where there's snow, bam, have a break, 20, 50 minutes, bam, do the trade and make the money, work for you. Multiplying the money, not working for the money, because most of the people, they know how to work for the money, right? But they don't know how to multiply your money, what you actually have. So it's like multiplying the money, the percentage of multiplying money is the 8th wonder of the world. Why? Because who understand it, earns it. Who don't understand it, pays it off. Who's got the credit card in the room?